Grundy up top, sophomore probing. Finds a man in the corner. It's St. Hilaire who drills a three. And he had his pocket pick. Williams just too quick. Goes around him to the hole. Right-hand scooper is good. Zigriello on the baseline. Draws attention. Frees up Brewer. High arcing three. Up and in. Bounce pass ahead. St. Hilaire has left checked it. Can a chance for the lead. Back door to Lacey. Score it. His pass picked off. Brander, cat quick. The freshman to the tin with a nice finish. On the bank attempt, Grudinskis stays with it. Three-pointer now by Galamaga. Three-pointer block. Sanasuoso comes down with it, sends it up the floor, and then Sullivan throws it down. Fawcett steps into a long two, up and in. O'Connell, guarded by Zimmerman, deep on the far wing, steps into a long two and drills it. Trying to shake off Morelli into the lane. Back door from Hafford. There's the layup. 4 seconds, timeout with it, cut it. Well, hello everyone, and welcome here to Nashua. Nick and Astis with you. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. The Merrimack Tomahawks taking on the Nashua North Purple Panthers. Tomahawks trying to stop a 2-game skid. The home team, not the Purple Panthers, Titans, Titans looking to stay unbeaten. 3-0 out of the gate, hoping for 4-0 tonight. We'll get an extended look at Trevor Lebrecht, widely regarded as a top player in the state. The junior has led the Titans to wins over Keene, Dover, and most recently on the road at Timberlane. Merrimack, after a 1-point win on opening night, having dropped their last two, fell by 2, 64-62 against a tough Salem squad, a very good Goffstown team. Broke away late to beat the Tomahawks 66-57. So a 1-2 start for the young coach Austin Denton. Now, I believe his 3rd season. Former Tomahawk himself, and of course Nashua North led once again by head coach Steve Lane. Starting lineups being introduced. Merrimack will trot out Matt Veluzzi, 5'11", junior guard, expected to handle the basketball a lot tonight. David Roy, 5'11", sophomore, is in the lineup. Manning in the middle, Jack Tarleton, 6'1", veteran senior. Also David Hamilton joins him up front. He's listed at 6'5". And the final starter for Merrimack is Isaac Infante, 6'4", junior. Titans with Jack Sullivan. Junior guard, can shoot the rock a little bit. Good defender, Jaden Montgomery. His classmate joins him in the backcourt. On the wing, there is Lebrecht. Very long arms, as you can see, at midcourt. Thomas Lorendi. Of course, related to Dante Lorendi. And then there's Derek Finlay rounding out the starting 5. We'll step aside for the national anthem. Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. Are you ready to make your house your dream home? Then it's time to contact Ulster Property Services at ulsterpropertyservices.com. Ulster offers commercial and residential landscaping and hardscaping services and is now booking for fall cleanups, snow services, and interior home renovation projects. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Ulster Property Services, serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And you know what the best part is?
No, what?
We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad. Good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school, varsity, and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit newhampshiretomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. Don't waste another season. Raise more funds than ever before and become another football program in New Hampshire that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today. All right, the game's first bucket is in the books. David Hamilton, the 6'5 senior, puts Merrimack out in front 2-0. And it's Hamilton who rips away the rebound for the Tomahawks to put an end to the Titans' first possession. Nick Anastas with you here in Nashua. The Tomahawks looking to even their record at 2-2. Hamilton with a high arcing three from the wing puts the visiting team up 5-0. Meanwhile, Lebrecht looking to break down the defense off the dribble. Into the lane comes Montgomery. Draw and kick. Three-pointer up and too strong from Derek Finley. Weak side rebound for Hamilton. Outlet pass tipped along the far sideline. Ball ruled out of bounds. It'll stay with Merrimack. A good crowd tonight. Holiday week here. A lot of Santa hats I see in the crowd. A lot of students. It's been loud. Always a tough place to play here at Nashua North. Meanwhile, the sophomore point guard, David Roy, facing a test here with Montgomery on his hip. Far side now for Veluzzi. No shot clock as we know in the NHIAA. There's a foul by Montgomery, reaches in from behind and collects the first team foul either way here. Nick Anastas with you. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week presented by Beals Insurance. Coach Denton directing the offense. Titans in a man-to-man. Merrimack throws it inside. Fade away with a jump hook. That's Jack Tarleton. 6'1 senior. One of the veterans on this otherwise young team, able to knock it down. While Montgomery finds a seam and draws a foul, he'll shoot two. Knocked to the ground. Well, kind of a creative Christmas theme here. There's a Christmas tree hat on a student that just walked in. Meanwhile, Hamilton can't convert on the first. Not Hamilton, but Montgomery. Montgomery, the junior, on basically a team full of juniors. Only two seniors for Coach Lane. With the starter Thomas Lorendi and the reserve Matt Robert. Still 7-0 after an 0-for-2 trip from Montgomery. Veluzzi into the lane, fades, leaves it short. Rebound ripped away on the side iron by Sullivan. Titans, two passes up the sideline, and there is Montgomery with the finish. Able to angle himself and use the window with the right hand. Junior finally breaks the ice. Titans on the board, 2.5 minutes in. Inside, Tarleton goes to the hook, had it rejected. Tipped in the corner, Veluzzi going to keep it. Good timing on that rejection. Good hustle by Merrimack to keep it at this end. Veluzzi Little fade off the side iron. Can't quite get it. Rebound into the hands of Montgomery. Looks to push. Drive and kick up top. This is a good look for Lebrecht. Three-pointer, though. Too strong. Back iron miss, tipped out to Roy. Merrimack again looking to push. Roy going to weave through the middle and now run into traffic here on the sideline. Pulls it back out. And Merrimack going to reset here against this man-to-man. Coming up on the midway point, first quarter, 7-2 Merrimack. Roy, 15-footer on the fade. No good on the side iron. Rebound Titans. Again, it's quickly advanced along the sideline. This is Finley trying to test the waters inside and draws a foul. Our officials tonight, Pat McCarthy and Jeff Barner. Pat McCarthy, over 40 years on the job here in the state of New Hampshire. For subs, Merrimack going to bring Hamilton off the floor after he scored the game's first 5 points. Meanwhile, a three-pointer from Jack Sullivan brought the Titans back within 2. Sullivan, given room, takes advantage. Meanwhile, Merrimack goes back inside, and Tarleton is fouled. No hesitation to go to that right hook. Draws the contact and will shoot 2. By the way, the senior guard Kyle Crampton has checked in for the first time. If that name is familiar for Merrimack fans, of course, he's the quarterback for the football team. Tarleton, the lefty, no problem on both free throws. Pushes his point total up to 4 and restores a 4-point Merrimack lead. Meanwhile, drive and kick three-pointer, Lorendi. Good look, couldn't get it. Offensive rebound. Finley dumps it down, and there's the finish. Full court press now from Coach Lane. Merrimack trying to clear it out. New ball handler Jackson Rosa's on the floor, the sophomore. Showing some poise here. He's got Finley all over him. And Crampton trying to help him out. Past the midway point, first quarter. Merrimack, after taking the 7-0 lead in the first 2 minutes of the game, having problems here on the offensive end. Bounce pass for Tarleton. He's tied up by Hamilton. Or Montgomery. That's a jump ball. Possession arrow favoring the Titans. Coach Lane now up on his feet, issuing instructions from the Titan sideline. North on a 7-2 run. Looking to tie or perhaps take the lead here as we approach the 3-minute mark. Crossover, fade away, no, but a foul. That was Trevor Lebrecht, got the student section excited on that crossover. Junior getting ready to shoot 2. And again, Lebrecht, the height, the length, the basketball IQ, and the concentration as he drills his first point of the night there. Despite hearing it from the Merrimack student section, they've made the short trip down Route 3, and they are standing off to the left of the free throw shooter. No problem, though, for Lebrecht. 2 for 2, we're tied at 9. Now a 9-2 run by Nashua North. Move inside of 3 minutes. Crampton going to pull it out. First touch for Kobe Pimentel. Shot there, bangs off the rim, no good. Finley, the loose ball up ahead. Parth Maglani, a freshman on the floor for the Titans. Number 55 in white. Meanwhile, wild pass out of bounds. Sullivan could not catch up with it. As Jack Peters, one of North's better athletes there, not quite on the same page. Pass gets away from him. A rare first quarter turnover for the Titans. Merrimack, meanwhile, only 2 points over the last 5 or so minutes. Want to go inside of the big man. Tarleton dips that left shoulder. Right-handed fadeaway, no good off the glass. Peters, the loose ball for North. Good stop there for the Titans. Three-pointer. Long, halfway down and out for Lebrecht. Offensive rebound, Peters. Sullivan fires a three. This one high in the air, loose ball, and rolled out of bounds. Last touched by the Titans. Good heads-up play by Pimentel to throw it off the leg of one of the Titans there in the corner. Full court press. And again, Merrimack going to clear it out. The left-hander Pimentel now given room at midcourt. Inside of 2 minutes, first quarter. Merrimack looking to retake the lead. They scored the first 7 points of the night. Since then, a 9-2 run by the Titans. Coach Lane directing the defense. Good step and good finish off the window. And David Roy, the sophomore, showing the flash. Meanwhile, the other way, Montgomery lost it in traffic. Peters keeps it alive in the corner. Sullivan looks to attack. Contact, no call. Montgomery stays with it. Had it blocked from behind. Wrestled away by Hamilton, and then the center is grabbed and fouled deep in the backcourt. A good block with the right hand. Hamilton using all 6'5" of his size to defend the basket. Meanwhile, Sullivan off the floor for North. Get another look at Lorendi. And again, the Titans will look to press. Merrimack going to clear it out. Tomahawk lineup guard heavy. There's a few different ball handlers that Coach Denton can lean on. Meanwhile, Tarleton, a muscle finish underneath. Get his second field goal. He's got 6. Montgomery up and under with the left hand. Gets it off the glass. And with that, a timeout comes from the sideline. Merrimack wants to talk it over. North within 2 at 13-11. Nick Anastas with you. Glad you could join us here. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week. Of course, we're online on YouTube. Our channel, FNLNH Media. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon. Make sure you're notified the rest of the season. Again, FNLNH Media on YouTube. North, a 3-0 start. Wins over Keene, Dover, and Timberlane. They'll be tested on the road at Goffstown on Wednesday later this week as well. Merrimack, 2 tight ones out of the gate. A 1-point win at Alvern, and then a 2-point loss against Salem. Goffstown beat the Tomahawks by 9 back on Friday night. And a tough test looming for Merrimack as well. They're on the road at Wyndham on Thursday. Now a zone press. Beaten with 2 passes by Merrimack. Tarleton will have a 3-point play opportunity. Well, Coach Lane bringing out the full court zone press out of the timeout. Merrimack was ready. And a textbook press breaker there. Sets up a 3-point play opportunity. It's been quite a first quarter for senior Jack Tarleton. Now 8 points, a chance for 9 here. More importantly, his team back up 4 at 15-11. The lefty's got it again. He's 3 for 3 at the line. And with that, a well-deserved break for Tarleton. With inside of a minute to go here in the first quarter. A 5-point lead back on the board for Merrimack at 16-11. Coach Denton roaming the Tomahawk sideline, trying to inspire this man-to-man defense. Montgomery up top from Maglani. Peters on a baseline drive, going to hang and score. Good move by the junior. Good right-hand finish in traffic. Final half-minute first quarter. 1 possession difference again. At 16-13, Merrimack. Head down into the lane. Pimentel, wild shot, follows his own miss, and then is fouled from behind. Took it up immediately after he ended up short on the first attempt. Hit from behind over the right shoulder. Pimentel will shoot 2. Both teams attacking the basket here in the first quarter. First missed free throw from Merrimack. Coach Denton says, hey, take your time. After the quick release there from Pimentel. Meanwhile, a sub. As Rosa will sit. Free throw no good, and then a foul is called against Merrimack over the back against Infante. 6'4" junior, a little too aggressive. That is the 4th team foul already against the Tomahawks. How about 5 on the other side for Nashua North? A lot of whistles in this first quarter. Titans going to hold for the final shot here. 10 seconds. Down by 3. Montgomery looking to shake off Pimentel. Pass intercepted in the lane. Up the floor, Roy. One final look. Three-pointer is short. And that will do it for the first quarter. A good start for Merrimack, hoping to end a 2-game skid. 16-13 after 1. Right back to Nashua in a moment. You're watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week presented by Beals Insurance. And that's BealsInsurance.com. Is your company interested in showcasing your brand to thousands of high school sports fans across New Hampshire? If not, why not? And if so, let's go. Friday Night Lights New Hampshire is seeking sponsorship partners. It's the perfect way for your company to get out in front of the moms and dads who make up our community. Help us help you, and we can grow together. If you're interested in partnering with Friday Night Lights New Hampshire, then email us at FNLNHmedia@gmail.com. That's FNLNHmedia@gmail.com. Join our team today. Back here in Nashua, Nick Anastas with you. First quarter in the books, a good start for Merrimack. A 16-13 lead over Nashua North. You're watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Glad you could join us. North, an undefeated start on the line, 3-0, hoping for 4-0. While Merrimack at just 1-2, hoping to get back to 500. Tomahawks scored the first 7 points of the game. North responded with a 9-2 run to tie the game. Merrimack scores 7 of the last 11 of the quarter and take a 3-point lead here, 16-13. Coach Denton yelling patience from the Merrimack sideline. Roy lost his footing. That's all Montgomery needed to get on the floor and get the basketball. Good hustle play on the defensive end by the junior point guard. He goes up the floor. And the freshman Miglani has to finish. That'll bring the Titans within 1. Just the 3rd turnover for Merrimack. Meanwhile, their high scorer from that first quarter, Jack Tarleton, is back on. And a foul here is going to be called. Not sure on who. It's on the defense. That, by the way, the 6th team foul already against the Titans. Which means a 1-1 the next time around for Merrimack. Meanwhile, Lebrecht is going to sit as North goes back to the bench. Merrimack has brought a sub in as well. 3-pointer. No good from Reese Lopez, who just checked in for the first time. Good second chance bucket there for Merrimack. 3-pointer. Miglani too strong. Another rebound. Yanked down by Tarleton. He's got 4 unofficially for Merrimack. Again, token pressure in the backcourt from the Titans. 3-pointer Pimentel. In and out, no good. Peters on the glass. Getting rough for the Titans. His team comes up with the rebound. It's Lorendi ultimately who secured it. Now on the far side. Nowhere to go, and coughing it up is Finley. Good steal for Merrimack. Pimentel wild. Whipped it up underneath the rim and missed. Now the Titans the other way, a 3-on-2. Montgomery leaves it a little short. Tipped out. And controlled by Hamilton. Hamilton for Roy. Roy a long 2 from the wing is too strong. Weak side rebound, Lorendi. Back and forth we go. 2 minutes in, second quarter. Good pace to the game. Merrimack a 3-point lead at 18-15. Now the Titans going to take a collective breath here. Three-pointer, Maglani, the freshman. The green light from deep. Peters tries to keep it alive. Ultimately ends up with Hamilton. Merrimack another stop. Roy into the front court. Tomahawks looking to make this a two-possession game. Hamilton inside. Tarleton, he's been unstoppable, and his score again. Wanted the foul. No whistle. That's okay. He's got 12 and a 5-point lead. Meanwhile, players on the ground. Peters saves the possession. Lorendi, dribble drive cut off. Going to pull it back out. Coach Denton liking what he sees, clapping his hands. Maglani will quiet everybody down with a 3. 5 off the bench now for the freshman. Titan fans like that. Back within 2. 3 minutes in, second quarter. Hamilton, 2 big steps into the lane. Leaner, no, back iron, and then fouled is Maglani. Hamilton perhaps a little frustrated with the miss. Yanked the right arm. Got Maglani around the wrist. Team foul number 5 against Merrimack. Coach Denton going to pull Roy off the floor, and now a timeout is going to be called by the Titans as Coach Lane wants to draw something up. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Beals Insurance, locations in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Visit BealsInsurance.com. Also by MG Sports Fundraising. That's fundraising made easy. MG Sports Fundraising is the official fundraising partner of Friday Night Lights New Hampshire. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com. Start raising money for your team today. Also by Ulster Property Services. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com. By New Hampshire iPhone Repair. It's done while you wait. It's backed by their lifetime warranty. 6 locations in southern New Hampshire and on the seacoast. Visit NHiPhoneRepair.com. And finally by the New Hampshire Tomahawks. Showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit NHTomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. Nick Anastas with you. Our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week. Merrimack has never trailed tonight. Scored the first 7. They lead here 20-18 until now, where the freshman puts the Titans ahead. Parth Maglani, his second from downtown. He scored 8 off the bench. And suddenly it's the Titans by 1 at 21-20 as we approach the midway point of this second quarter. Three-pointer, Pimentel fading a little bit to his right, misses from the wing. The rebound, Maglani. Good stop by the Titans. North trying to add to this 1-point lead now, playing ahead for the first time. Good movement, Lorendi on the wing. Up top, Sullivan. Looked at the rim for a moment. And a skip pass. Maglani has been hot, trying to stay hot, and he'll will. Three-pointer, timeout, Merrimack. Well, the North fans showing the appreciation. Big 3 after big 3. Parth Maglani. First to double figures tonight for North, now with 11. He's found the stroke after missing his first couple from the floor, has found the touch. He's got North out in front now by 4, 24-20. Good crowd tonight. Support both ways. Of course, neighboring towns. As you can see, the students have turned out. Merrimack, they're here. They're off to my left. The Titan fans, the North students, standing off to my right. In a Christmas theme is prevalent here in the gym tonight as well. A lot of red, white, and green. A lot of Santa hats, and even a Christmas tree hat. Gotta love this time of year. Merrimack down 4. Tarleton's been the big gun. They get it to him. He's operating the post, trying to get it back inside to big number 12. Merrimack's going to reverse it. Back on the floor is Crampton. Along with Lopez. Lopez lobs it inside, but Tarleton surrounded by three different Titans. Montgomery the steal. Titans trying to push tempo. They find the shooter, and Maglani stays red hot. His fourth from downtown, all in this second quarter. Steal by the Titans in the backcourt. To the hole, Lorendi is fouled. Well, the Titan pressure starting to dial it up. Back-to-back turnovers for Merrimack. 2 free throws on the way for Lorendi. Meanwhile, the freshman Parth Maglani has stayed red hot. 4 threes. And part of now a game-high 14 points here with just over 3 minutes to go until halftime. Free throw up and good. That's Lorendi's first point of the night. Meanwhile, Lopez, Hamilton, and Rosa check out for Merrimack. Veluzzi is back in. Infante will try to man the middle. And Roy returns to run the show. Sophomore point guard into the front court after the miss. 1 for 2 trip from Lorendi as North out in front by 7 for the first time. Another 1 and out. Rebound pulled in by Finley. Montgomery gets to step, drive and kick. Lorendi ready in the corner. The 3 is too strong. And Infante with a skying rebound on the weak side for Merrimack. 2.5 to go. Tomahawks just 4 points in the second quarter. Both coaches screaming from their respective sidelines. Veluzzi with a doozy of a bucket there off the glass. First 2 for the junior. 2-possession game again at 27-22. Closing in on 2 minutes. Crossover, pull up, 14-footer for Montgomery. No good. Rebound Infante. Tomahawks looking to push now. Veluzzi. Crampton. Trailer Infante fires up a high arcing 3. First for Isaac Infante, the 6'4 junior. 4th different Tomahawk to score in this first half. Final 100 seconds. Colliding is Sullivan, and a foul is called against Merrimack. Coach Denton shrugging the shoulders on the Tomahawk sideline, not happy. So you can see the contact there. Roy very close. Felt like his feet were planted. Meanwhile, that's the 7th team foul against Merrimack, so a 1-and-1 on the way here for the Titans. Coach Denton still upset about that call. Coming up at halftime, a look back at the first half. We'll get you some stats, full recap, and a preview of the second half. The first free throw for Sullivan is up and good. We'll also take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. As there's some action statewide tonight, we'll get to it. 2 for 2 trip for Sullivan. 5 points for the junior, and a 4-point lead on the board again for the Titans. More press. Merrimack trying to space it out. Veluzzi. 2 defenders in the area. Throws it over the top. It's intercepted by Lorendi. Lorendi then loses it, tips it ahead, and Veluzzi picks it off in the paint. Little helter-skelter. And then slipping in the corner is Infante, another Merrimack turnover. Just 2 giveaways in that first quarter for Coach Denton's club. At least twice that here in the second quarter. Titans by 4. Going to slow it down here as Montgomery walks his way into the front court. Clock ticking down to a minute to go, first half. Merrimack, they've been in a man-to-man half-court set the entire first half. This kid has been red hot, the freshman Parth Maglani. Gets rid of it, Lorendi, back to Maglani, slips free to the corner, and look out, another rainbow 3. His 5th of the first half. The Titans fans love it. North matching their largest lead. Crampton whips a backdoor pass, broken up in the lane Stolen by Lorendi. Lob the other way. Peters is wide open. Hit. And will shoot two. Well, the breakdown defensively there by Merrimack. Peters wide open, hanging around near the goal. And then a little head fake on the catch. Got hit across the arm. And the outside linebacker for the football team goes to the free throw line and misses on the front end. Meanwhile, subs. Crampton and Roy out for Merrimack. Pimentel and Rosa return for the final 29 seconds here. Meanwhile, one more for the right-handed Peters. Free throw is good. Some side spin on that one. Peters with 3 points off the bench in this first half. Nashua North an 8-point lead for the first time at 33-25. Final 20 seconds. Coach Lane down on one knee, directing the defense. Merrimack showing patience. Clock down to 10 seconds. Pimentel, crossover. Goes down the lane with the left hand. Lost the dribble out of bounds. It's over to North. Crowd liking that. Then a turnover-filled second quarter for Merrimack. The last shot now should belong to the Titans. 7 seconds. Montgomery into the front court. Bullying his way down the lane. Lost it on the way up. Ball loose on the elbow. And the final shot ends up just short off the rim. A smiling Tommy Lorendi. And the Nashua North Titans walking off the floor with a first half lead of 8 points. 33-25 at the break. North, after trailing early, able to rally. And then the hot shooting off the bench of Parth Maglani in the second quarter, the difference. Maglani 5 made 3-pointers, 17 points at the half. North by 8. Coming up, stats, scores, and highlights from that first half in just a few minutes when we come back here to the Gate City. 33-25, North at halftime. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. Are you ready to make your house your dream home? Then it's time to contact Ulster Property Services at ulsterpropertyservices.com. Ulster offers commercial and residential landscaping and hardscaping services and is now booking for fall cleanups, snow services, and interior home renovation projects. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Ulster Property Services, serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. The New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school varsity and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit NewHampshireTomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. Don't waste another season. Raise more funds than ever before and become another football program in New Hampshire that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
Start of the second half here in Nashua. The North Titans on top of Merrimack, 33-25. Packed house here in Titanland. North seeking a 4-0 start. Merrimack hoping to bounce back to 2-2. It looked that way early on. Merrimack scoring the first 7 points of the ball game, led by Jack Tarleton. Senior scored 8 of his team-high 11 in that first quarter. Merrimack a 3-point lead after 1. North, though, coming alive with a spark off the bench. The freshman Parth Maglani, 16 points officially. 4 made threes. His toe was on the line of what appeared to be a fifth. 16 points in all off the bench for the freshman at halftime to lead all scorers. Had help from junior point guard Jaden Montgomery, 6 points. Jack Sullivan, the junior, at 5. Peters off the bench with 3. Lebrecht held in check in that first half, just 2 free throws and 2 points. Lorendi, a 1-for-2 trip at the line. The 6th Titan to score in that first half. Merrimack, paced by Tarleton's 11. David Hamilton, 6'5" center, scored the first 5 points of the game to go with 5 rebounds. David Roy with 4. 3 for Infante, 2 for Veluzzi. So that is where we are at 33-25. North out in front of Merrimack. And again, both teams in action later this week before the Christmas break. North on the road at Goffstown on Wednesday, in what should be a treat. Merrimack, they're on the road as well at Wyndham on Thursday. All right, here we go. Starters are back on the floor. Both student sections are back on their feet. Titan students are in their Christmas garb off to my right, while Merrimack standing in their white and blues to my left. Backdoor, Sullivan, though, left it short. Good opportunity there. The finger roll, though, won't work. Merrimack dodges a bullet. Titans go back inside. Tarleton going to work on the low block. Hangs short. Trying to follow his own miss. Ends up with Infante. Another try for the Tomahawks. Veluzzi steps in to a long 2. He'll double his point total from just inside the arc. Meanwhile, Derek Finley, a little shaken up for Nashua North. The junior going to stay on the floor after it was apparently shaken up on the play. All right. Titans left to right, first minute, third quarter. Montgomery, that quick first step, missed a layup. Couple of good looks for the Titans, left short. Rebound Merrimack. Tarleton probing, leaving his feet, counted in the foul. 2 more for Jack Tarleton. Senior now with 13 to lead Merrimack, able to dip that left shoulder, draw the contact, and then big enough, strong enough to power it up through 2 defenders and get that one to go. Left-handed free throw is good as well. He's now 4 for 5 at the line. 1 possession difference again at 33-30. Sullivan drive and kick. North hoping to restore the 2 possession advantage. Montgomery around the defender. Missed the rim entirely, though, as that one goes off the glass. Merrimack with a good defensive rebound. They hold the Titans to 1 and out. Tomahawks can tie the game with a 3-pointer. Coach Denton flashing us some signs from the sideline. Roy up top to the elbow, thought about it, now goes left side and fires up a 15-footer short, kept alive by Pimentel. Good hustle. Tomahawks with another offensive rebound. They go inside. Tarleton spins to his right. That one in and out. Big fella stays with it and is yanked on the arm on his way up. He'll shoot 2. Well, the official, Pat McCarthy, all over it from midcourt, had a good angle to make that call. Tarleton right back to the line where he hit a free throw a moment ago. He's been the center of the universe down there in the paint for Merrimack. It's another free throw to go. How about 5 for 6 at the stripe? 1 more. No problem. 6 for 7 now. 5 of his 16 coming in this third quarter. has tied his counterpart, Miglani, for game-high honors. 2 minutes in, second half, Merrimack has scored 7 straight to open things up, just like they did in the first half. Three-pointer, too strong from Lebrecht. Weak side scramble, ends up with Merrimack. Pimentel dribbles out of a crowd. Still looking to push. Left side is Roy. Roy going to dart down the lane. Kick far side. Veluzzi ready. Three-pointer in the hole. Here comes Veluzzi. 7 points, 5 in this third quarter. Merrimack, the lead once again, 9 unanswered, and now a steal by Infante. Infante to the cup, is going to throw it down with 2 hands, and the Merrimack fans love it. You can see the big man gathering some steam, looking to throw that one down. 2-hand jam. And now an 11-0 run to open up the second half for Merrimack. Drive and kick, Lorende ready to fire. 3 around the rim and out. Another rebound, Pimentel. Tomahawks doing a great job on the glass. Holding North to 1 shot and out. Veluzzi steps into a long 2. Won't go. Tarleton battling to keep it alive. But it's last touch by the Merrimack senior. What a start for the Tomahawks. They open up the game on a 7-0 run. And now they open up the second half on an 11-0 run. Here's the jam. Ryan Infante let out a scream after flushing that one down. Coming up already on the midway point, second quarter. North looking for their first bucket, of the third quarter, and they'll get it right there. Lebrecht. Hard to believe, but that's the junior's first field goal. Had 2 points on free throws in that first half. Good take there. Settles down his team. They're back within 1. Meanwhile, Pimentel is back in the post. Tarleton missed it. Follow-up short as well. Tracked again into the corner. Veluzzi halfway down. That one pops out no good, and Peters collects finally for the Titans. Peters for Lorende between the legs, foul on the floor. Putting pressure on the defender, Veluzzi, who's going to pick up the foul here. And just the first team foul against Merrimack in the second half. 2 on the other side against the Titans. Past the midway point, second half, third quarter here in Nashua. Merrimack by 1. Titans looking to retake the lead, and they'll do so. And 1. Jaden Montgomery. 6 points in the first half. And able to attack the basket there. Head down, that quick first step on display. And he'll cash in on the 3-point play opportunity. Have been over 2 previously at the stripe. Veluzzi going to come off the floor, slap 5 with Coach Denton. And have a word with assistant coach Rich Flera. On the bench, also Eric Gendron joining the staff. Former standout player at Merrimack. It's all in the family over there. With Coach Denton, Coach Flera, and now Coach Gendron. Meanwhile, a pig pile on the floor and ultimately a jump ball. It seemed like all 10 players scrambling for that one. Merrimack will keep it. Coach Denton with a bird's eye view of that. Little scrum. Working towards 3 minutes. Titans by 2, 38-36. Merrimack trying to go back inside. Tarleton jammed up on the release. No call. Titans the other way. Bounce pass. Almost got away. But then there's the lefty finish by Lebrecht. A good play by Montgomery to keep that alive, and Lebrecht does the rest. Meanwhile, Pimentel in some trouble. Floats a pass over the top of the double team, and now Merrimack going to reset here. Coach Denton crouched down on the sideline, going to direct things from the catcher stance. Infante off the weak side curl. Power down the lane, lefty fade, won't go. Peters in traffic. Another strong rebound for the football player. Meanwhile, Montgomery, hesitation dribble, flings it far side on a skip pass. Lorendi going to pull the defense out here. Coming up on 2 minutes, third quarter. Titans by 4, and they'll give it over to the point guard here, Montgomery. Looks at Coach Lane. Coach Lane, arms crossed, gives the go-ahead. Montgomery to the near side. Crossover down the lane. Left hand finish is good. 5 points in this third quarter for Jaden Montgomery. The lead is 6, and there's a big block by LeBrecq. Now the Titans student section in their Christmas gear. Loving that rejection. Big right-hand hammer by LeBrecq. Substitutions, Lorendi off the floor for North. Roy going to take a seat for Merrimack. Also, the big man off the floor. Tarleton going to sit here just inside of 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Crampton returns. Hamilton returns. On the floor with Infante, Rosa, and here's Pimentel. Three-pointer, short. Follows his own miss, collects at the free throw line. Good job there to earn a second shot. Final 100 seconds, third quarter. Coach Denton says spread it out. Merrimack down by 6. Scored the first 11 of this second half to take a brief lead, but now need a bucket. Crampton into the lane. Leaner up and in. The 5'11 senior showing the athleticism off the dribble. Now trying to D up here on LeBrecq. Coach Lane in direct communication with his point guard as we come up on the final minute here of this third quarter. To the hole. Leaner is good for Derek Finley. Able to twist his body in the air and get his first field goal off the glass to give North a 6-point lead again. Meanwhile, Hamilton, low block, the 6'5 center can't get it to go. Infante, the lefty follow. Seven now for Infante. Edenborough breaks it down off the dribble. LeBrecq with 6 points in this third quarter. His club again out in front by 6, 46-40. Pass tipped along the baseline. It'll stay here with 15 seconds. Substitution. LeBrecq's going to come off. Get a round of applause from the parents off to my right. Merrimack wants the final shot, I think. Maybe not. Pimentel will take that. Elbow pull-up for 2. Titans get it to McLaughlin. He was on fire in that second quarter, and he knocks down another 3 to beat the buzzer here in the third. The freshman is all smiles. He's put on a show. 19 points. North, a 7-point lead after 3, 49-42. Is it the Titans' night? Will they stay undefeated? Or will Merrimack muscle up a win to get back to 500? We find out next. Fourth quarter on the other side. You're watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Well, we'll keep it right here as we get set for the start of the fourth quarter. Nick Anastas with you. Glad you could join us. The Titans fell behind 7-0 to open up the game. Merrimack behind the muscle of senior Jack Tarleton built up a 7-point lead and held a 3-point edge after 1. However, red-hot shooting from the freshman Parth McLaughlin. 16 points off the bench, all in the second quarter. 4 made three-pointers. Gave North a 33-25 lead at halftime. Merrimack flips the script yet again by scoring the first 11 points of the third quarter and briefly taking a 1-point lead. Titans, though, with a good balance in that third quarter, able to push Merrimack away and reestablish this 7-point lead here to begin the fourth quarter, 49-42. It's been a fun one here. Merrimack at 1-2. Hoping to get back to 500. Good play on the ball by Rosa. Couldn't quite get the steal, though. Lebrecht goes right down the lane and draws the foul. Well, Trevor Lebrecht kept in check in that first half. Just 2 free throws to his credit. Comes out and scores 6 points in that third quarter alone to push his total up to 8, more importantly. A chance now to extend this 7-point lead at the line. So good with both hands. Hard to tell which he prefers. I guess he is a righty. As he knocks down that free throw. He's now 3 for 3 at the line. One more. No problem. And it's North by 9 for the first time. Titans' largest lead on the board at 51-42. Merrimack will start the fourth quarter with their leading scorer, Jack Tarleton, on the bench with 16 points. Infante's 3 out of the corner is too strong. Montgomery the rebound. Long outlet pass up the floor to Sullivan. Sullivan hard take with the right hand. Can't quite bank it. Scramble for the rebound. Loose ball all the way to midcourt. Pimentel finally has it for Merrimack. Flips it to Infante. Hamilton going to slow it down now in the corner. Looking to weave along the baseline. Merrimack pulls it out, wants to get a fresh set here. Coach Denton down in the stance, crouching on the sideline. Backdoor, Rosa trying to navigate the baseline, can't do it. Dribbles out of bounds. Merrimack had some turnover difficulties in that second quarter. Seemingly smoothed it out in the third, but Rosa disappointed as he heads to the bench after dribbling out of bounds there. Infante will join him on the sideline for a rest. Merrimack comes back with Tarleton and back with their starting point guard and Roy. Minute gone by, fourth quarter. North threatening to take a double-digit lead for the first time. Lebrecht, 18-footer in and out. Another rebound for Pimentel. He's been good on the glass tonight for the Tomahawks. Merrimack down 9. Pimentel going to spread it out. Crampton now a touch on the wing. Tarleton's done most of his damage in the post. Going to fire a 3 here. Back iron miss. Long offensive rebound for Roy. Hoists it up and knocks down a wide open second look from deep. That's David Roy. 4 points in the first half. His first field goal since. 3-pointer brings Merrimack back within 6. Peters down the lane. Hangs. No. Own rebound. One dribble up and tied up by Crampton. It's a jump ball. Excellent defensive play by the quarterback of the football team. Kyle Crampton ties up Peters. Possession arrow. Initially favored Nashua North, at least the officials thought so. They're going to change it now and give the ball to Merrimack, which is, I guess, the appropriate move. 2 minutes in, fourth quarter. Tomahawks hanging around, down only 6 here, a 2-possession difference. Token man-to-man full court pressure here by the Titans, broken via the Crampton dribble. And now Roy between the circles puts it on the deck. Coach Denton again, barking orders from the sideline. Dribble drive, fade away, tough shot, Pimentel. Couldn't do it. Back iron miss. Good rebound by Lebrecht in traffic for the Titans. The lengthy junior brings it himself into the front court. Crossover, long elbow 2, up and in. Strong second half for Lebrecht, 10 of his 12 since halftime. Meanwhile, Crampton spins his way into the front court and then runs into trouble. Sullivan ties him up, and ultimately Lebrecht with the steal. A 2-on-2, and Roy going to wrap him up for the foul. Well, the Titan defense has been suffocating all night. They get to Crampton there to force the turnover, and Crampton now going to sit as Coach Denton goes back to the bench. Veluzzi is on. Meanwhile, Finley will sit for North. The shooter is back on, and look out, McCloney lets it fly immediately. A little too strong, the rebound for Tarleton. Merrimack's got it. They're down 8, 53-45. That was the halftime bulge as well. 3 minutes gone by, fourth quarter. Backdoor. Roy inside out. Tarleton, the three-pointer is good from the corner. How about 19 points now? Merrimack down 5. North going to show patience. Tomahawks have stayed in this defensive man-to-man all night. Lebrecht off balance, can't get it to go. Hamilton, a muscle rebound for Merrimack. Then he's tied up, or nearly tied up at midcourt, somehow escapes. Now Veluzzi drops it underneath. Tarleton, power, muscle, right-hand finish, won't go. Halfway down. This one kept alive by Sullivan. The Titans have it. Peters whips it down the floor. Maglani, one more for Montgomery. Montgomery challenged by Veluzzi, and then a foul is called. Kind of a late whistle. Montgomery knocked down on the play, slow to get up. And Montgomery a little shaken up after getting to his feet here. Meanwhile, there's a delay on the floor. Coach Denton is going to take advantage, bring his guys over, get a quick word in. This is not a timeout, though. I think they're just waiting to see if Montgomery is okay. He's waiting for free throws here. He's going to stay on the floor. We're at the midway point, fourth quarter. Things tightening up here in the Gate City. North, a 53-48 lead. Titans hoping to avoid their first loss of the season and stay undefeated. Hoping to improve to 4-0. Montgomery played well in this second half. 6 in the first half, 6 more in the second. He's got a 12. He's one of 3 Titans in double figures. He'll get that too. 2 for 2 trip. Lead back to 7. 3 possession difference, 55-48. Roy drive and kick. 3-pointer out of the corner. Good look. Won't go down though for Lopez. Another rebound, Lebrecht. Long outlet pass. Hamilton through traffic. Whips one up with the left hand. Can't finish. Now Lopez in trouble at midcourt is fouled by Sullivan. Just the 3rd team foul against the Titans. 5 on the other side against Merrimack. Inside of 4 minutes now. Tomahawk basketball. They're going to stack it up and get it to their point guard, the sophomore Roy, in the backcourt. Tomahawks trying to make it a 2-possession game. Pimentel lowers the shoulder, off balance. Coach Denton wanted a foul, no whistle. Titans the other way. 3-on-3. Finley. Peters ready to fire. 3-pointer, too strong, weak side. Kept alive by Lebrecht, but throws it to Hamilton, who throws it away. Montgomery the steal at midcourt, and then he throws it out of bounds, trying to find Lebrecht in the corner. Now that could be high school basketball for you, on occasion anyway. For the most part, both teams have actually taken very good care of the basketball. Merrimack, little turnover issue in the second quarter. But outside of that, both teams again have valued the ball more often than not tonight. It's been a good one. Merrimack down 7. Trying to cut into the deficit with a 3-ball from Pimentel. No good. Offensive rebound. And then Infante had it blocked. Well, a good job by the junior to get up off the ground and collect that one. But then had it blocked on the way back up. Titans end up with the ball, and now inside of 3 minutes, hoping to extend this 7-point edge. Again, no shot clock as we know in the NHIAA. Titans free to take their time. Merrimack ultimately going to have to come out and challenge. Finley into the lane, back out for Sullivan. Lost it, recollects, goes up and under for 2. First deuce of the second half for Jack Sullivan. 7 points for the junior. The lead is 9 for the Titans. Sullivan gets a hand on that pass, knocks it out of bounds. Tomahawks will inbound in front of the Merrimack student section here on the near sideline. The lob, Tarleton, good catch. Blocked, stays with it, goes up, and is fouled. Good entry pass by Pimentel on that lob. Not an easy angle to loft that one, and then a tough catch in traffic by Tarleton. Initial block there, it looked like from Finley, but then it's Sullivan called on the way back up for the foul. Tarleton's been outstanding at the line tonight. 4 for 4 in this second half. 7 for 8 overall. And a game-high 20 points for the left-hander. How about 21? And with that, a timeout comes from the Merrimack sideline. All right. I want to thank our sponsors for making this broadcast happen tonight. Of course, Beals Insurance, locations in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Visit BealsInsurance.com. Also by MG Sports Fundraising. Fundraising made easy. MG Sports Fundraising is the official fundraising partner of Friday Night Lights New Hampshire. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com and start raising money for your team today. Also by Ulster Property Services. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com. And by New Hampshire iPhone Repair. It's done while you wait. It's backed by their lifetime warranty. Now with 6 locations in southern New Hampshire and on the seacoast. Visit NHiPhoneRepair.com. And finally by the New Hampshire Tomahawks. Showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit NHTomahawks.com and also girls.NHTomahawks.com. Nick Anastas with you. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week presented by Beals Insurance. Titans an 8-point lead at the break. Out in front here with 2 minutes and change to go by 7, 57-50. Hoping to improve to 4-0 and stay undefeated. Going into a big showdown on the road Wednesday at Goffstown. Merrimack, meanwhile, hoping for some late magic to improve to 2-2. Titans basketball. Merrimack going to have to make something happen defensively. The trap is sprung on the wing. Sullivan collects in the corner. Double team by Crampton. It's knocked out of his hands and last touched by Crampton. Came down on the basketball with that right-hand tomahawk chop. 2 minutes. In it goes to Montgomery. A floating double team comes. Another trap. Skip pass. Peters far side. Back to Montgomery. Game of keep away now. Minute 45. Montgomery. Finley. Sullivan in the corner. Double teamed again. Montgomery. Backdoor. There's Lebrecht. Blocked by Tarleton, but a foul is called on the wrist on the way up. Oh, great job with the patience there. And ultimately Lebrecht, another chance at the line, where he's been perfect tonight, now 5 of 5 after that make. The lead back to 8, which was the halftime deficit, 58-50. Largest lead tonight has been 9, and Lebrecht gives it to him again. Big, big second half. 12 of his 14 since the break. Meanwhile, Pimentel into the lane. Knocked out of his hands. It'll stay with Merrimack. Senior wanted a foul. Final minute 30. Pimentel. Poked loose by Finley. Sullivan another steal. Excellent defense by the Titans. And now the game of keep away resumes here with a minute 15 to go. Loose ball. It's Hamilton on the ground. Make that Infante. Comes up with it from Merrimack. Up ahead, Crampton. Couldn't quite corral it. Never really had it. Missed the right-hand layup. Montgomery out of a crowd is fouled at midcourt. That'll stop the clock with just inside of a minute remaining. Coming up after this one, full recap. Stats analysis. And we'll try to get you some out-of-town scores if we have them as well. That's coming up at halftime. $59-50 still. Three-pointer, Tarleton. Yep. This kid's been awesome tonight. And a quick timeout from the sideline as Coach Denton's team back within 2 possessions. 59-53, timeout, 47 seconds remaining. Jack Tarleton, a team-high 11 points in that first half. And how about 13 more in the second half? Got a game-high 24. North, paced by the freshman Parth Maglani. 16 of his 19 came in the second quarter. I don't think the freshman has played in this fourth quarter. As Coach Lane is stuck with some of the veterans here to try and close this one down. Merrimack, though, we knew they'd come in fighting. And going to scrap all the way to the end here. Down 6. Not over yet. 59-53. Of course, if I said coming up at halftime a moment ago, I meant coming up after the game. We get you the full post game. My mistake. All right. Looks like a zone press here from Merrimack. A 1-2-2 trap. Knocked out of bounds. Nearly a steal there for Roy. Got his left hand on the basketball. Goes out of bounds with 45 seconds. It's a 1-2-1-1. Lob intercepted. Stolen by Roy just below the free throw line. Pulls it back out. Couldn't quite see an opportunity to shoot. Does the right thing, pulls it out, and then Infante draws the foul on his way to the rim. Well, that 1-2-1-1 catching North by surprise as Merrimack steals the inbound, and then Infante the strong take. Left hand shot, a little short. Clock stop, 34 seconds. Free throw is no good. Infante shaking his head after that miss. He's played well tonight. 7 points, his first trip to the line here. He's done some damage on the offensive glass, too. Got that one. Merrimack within 5. And this one knocked out of bounds. .34 seconds. And a foul in the backcourt here as Montgomery going to head to the line. It's 18 fouls, a 1-and-1 still, 30 seconds even to go. Jade Montgomery hoping to give his team a little pad here, can make it a 3-possession difference if he can connect on 2. Meanwhile, Pimentel, after a brief rest, returns. Saw Logan Day, the sophomore, check in briefly a moment ago. Free throw is good, gets a friendly roll. Montgomery, a look of relief on his face. He stays perfect in the second half at the line, 4 for 4. 4 for 6 overall at the stripe. Lead back to 6 at 60-54. One more. No good, back iron. Offensive rebound, Sullivan. Well, that's a blow for Merrimack. Lebrecht is going to have to be fouled here up top. Tomahawks do it. They stop the clock with inside of now 24 seconds remaining. A crucial offensive rebound by Jack Sullivan. He's made all the little plays tonight. He scored 7 points, but been flying around on defense. A timely offensive rebound there. And then this kid, Lebrecht, has been outstanding in the second half. 5 for 5 now at the line since halftime. Another one there. 14 of his 16 in the second half. Pimentel, three-pointer won't go. Montgomery now the other way with 15 seconds. Looking for the rim. He's going to be fouled. Oh, Montgomery. Showing you the ups there. Not sure if he tried to dunk that or not. Got a piece of the net on the way down. Coach Lane, I don't think happy with what just happened. Said, hey, make your free throws, make up for it. Not sure if he's joking around or not. Hard to tell with the mask on. One more, up and in. Montgomery, 1 for 2, 9-point lead again for North, and Roy lost the dribble. Merrimack out of time here with 6 seconds remaining. North, their largest lead, back on the board, a 9-point gap, and that is going to be the final differential. 63-54, the Titans behind a big second half from Trevor Lebrecht. Get the job done and improve to 4-0. Merrimack, after winning on opening night, have now dropped 3 straight and sit at 1-3. Coming up, full post-game report. Stats, highlights, and analysis in just a moment when we come back here to the Gate City. 63-54, the final. Titans a winner. You're watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. Are you ready to make your house your dream home? Then it's time to contact Ulster Property Services at ulsterpropertyservices.com. Ulster offers commercial and residential landscaping and hardscaping services and is now booking for fall cleanups, snow services, and interior home renovation projects. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Ulster Property Services, serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. The New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school, varsity, and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit NewHampshireTomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. Don't waste another season. Raise more funds than ever before and become another football program in New Hampshire that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
Back here in Nashua, 63-54 is our final. The Nashua North Titans improving to 4-0 after a 63-54 victory. Nick Anastas with you. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week presented by Beals Insurance. Merrimack came out hot, scored the first 7 points of the ball game. And we're led in the first half by Jack Tarleton's 11 points. Held a 3-point lead after one. Hot shooting off the bench for the freshman Parth Maglani. 16 points in the second quarter alone, including 4 made three-pointers, turning the tide in the home team's favor. Titans an 8-point edge at halftime, 33-25. Then Merrimack goes on another run to begin the second half as they score 11 unanswered and held a brief 1-point lead about midway through that third quarter. Things evening out, though, as the Titans able to restore a 7-point lead after 3, thanks to Trevor Lebrecht coming alive, scoring 8 points in the third quarter. 8 of his game-high 16 in that third quarter frame. And then finally, in the fourth quarter, Merrimack refusing to lay down, cut it to as little as 5 in the closing minutes, but in the end, some free throws for Nashua North. Pad the lead. They hold on 63-54. 3 players in double figures for the Titans. Maglani a team-high 19, while Montgomery chipped in with 12, and Lebrecht, as I mentioned, finished with 16. Merrimack, 2 big halves for Tarleton. We talked about the first. He hit 11 at halftime. How about 13 more in the second half to finish with 24? However, not enough for Merrimack, as he was the lone man in double figures. 8 for Infante, 5 for Hamilton, and 7 for Veluzzi. Rounds out the scoring for Merrimack. Tomahawks, chance to get back on track on Thursday. They'll be on the road at Wyndham. And North looking forward to a showdown at Goffstown on Wednesday. That's a good one for sure. All right, I want to thank Lisa Gingras and Dante Lorende for welcoming us with open arms. We appreciate them. Of course, good to see our friend from the Nashua Telegraph, Tom King, sorting through some of the stats at halftime with him. Our crew here at Friday Night Lights, New Hampshire, includes the 1-2 punch of John Barron and Craig Incardoni, both behind the lens and both doing some wonders here tonight from the Gate City. Of course, the man putting it all together is the man behind the curtain, Director Ben Beals, back in the Beals Insurance Studios. The executive producer is Steve Beals down in sunny Florida. My name is Nick Anastas, saying so long. Final score, final time. The Titans, 63. The Tomahawks, 54. This has been a presentation of our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.